So I would not be daunted by the fact that it's an MBA program and it's very prestigious and it's in Tokyo. I would say it's an absolute rare and valuable opportunity. Take it. My main role around HR is looking at organizational design and management and making sure that we are effective. So a lot of the theory around kind of strategic planning, looking at what a company does and what a company's for, that question is always carrying over into my work, thinking, what are we doing this for? How does it relate to the company? How does it relate to the people? And there's some more kind of budgetary-based work that I do these days, now that I have a better understanding of kind of the money and how that works, particularly when we're looking at budgeting for career development. And these are huge long-term plans that require financing around planning out somebody's career that could be 3, 5 or 10 years, and it could include mobility to Tokyo or New York or London. And it's like making sure that we have all of the necessary finances in place long term. And I think if I wasn't as comfortable with looking at budgets and understanding kind of how that works and how a company uses and accounts for money, I don't think I'd be as comfortable doing that work as I am now. From a very professional perspective, I think one of my biggest successes was that the program that I was proposing as my final seminar project has been successfully implemented at MUFG. So through a lot of discussion here at Shizenkan within my seminar group, setting me up to consult with senior management at my organization, my proposal was actually approved, and we now have that program running at MUFG. It will now be in its 2nd year. So that's pure success from my point of view in terms of professional development and raising my profile at MUFG. I think in terms of personal success, I obviously still have a lot of contacts with classmates, former classmates, so I've boosted my network, my professional and my personal network. And in discussions with classmates and learning from them and their experiences, again, I think it's given me a deeper understanding of my own skills, knowledge and experience, which I think is invaluable, and I can now do pretty much anything, I think. And there was a lot of energy, very positive energy. Everybody was very collaborative, very open to kind of learning about one another. There was a lot of time spent on socializing, and I think that really helped later on when we got to more difficult or potentially controversial discussions. I think people felt pretty safe sharing their opinions. So I think that groundwork in that first 6 months around building relationships, having that positive energy, actually was very beneficial. I think Shizenkan has really hit the nail on the head with the balance between core business learning and the liberal arts side, and understanding culture and people and the way things are outside of balance sheets. And I think when you are working in a Japanese company or working in a company that operates globally across multiple jurisdictions with multiple cultures, multiple languages, that balance is really important. It's great if you can be a business person, but if you don't know the cultural nuances, you can't even get your foot in the door sometimes, or there's constant misunderstanding. Yes, you can do business, but can you do business across jurisdictions, across cultures, backgrounds, languages? And one of the modules at Shizenkan that comes to mind was looking at kind of religion and culture, understanding Japan, China, Europe, Southeast Asia, and very insightful in terms of how you can then approach those regions to do business effectively. So I think previously, in maybe at least 5 years ago, I wouldn't have even had those thoughts in my mind. In terms of my career, as I said, I just kind of would move from, here's an opportunity, just go there. There's another one over there, just go there. I wasn't nearly as structured in my thoughts towards career or anything in terms of destination role or what could I actually do here. It was more about how can I keep learning and how can I keep contributing. And that's great, but it's not a direction.